Hey everybody. So today I kind of just wanted to talk about something that I think there might be a misconception about. I mean, that's just my theory, but people talk about sketching and drawing, and I don't think people know the difference. Or I mean, I don't know if this is you, but like, do you take like a million years trying to perfect one line and then moving on from then, or do you do like general shapes and like map out everything first? That's the difference. Because sketching is kind of just mapping out where all the big shapes and everything will go and how your overall presentation will look. Whereas drawing is like when that's done, then you start putting like more finer details and adding more and more details. That's actually drawing. I mean, as I understand it. You know what? I thought I would show I would show an example comparing the two. So one second. So here we have the reference drawing, and I'm going to sketch first. Now I see a lot of people just be like, oh, I'm gonna make this line perfect and everything's perfect. You cannot start perfect. You have to be dirty to get to perfect. Dirty, 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 dirty until it gets cleaner, 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 until it's clean enough that you can accept it as, well, acceptable. So let me start. So we'll start out with the basic shapes, just rough, kind of just circle, whatever. It's not gonna be perfect, but this is just so you can get the general shape. And you'll notice like the feel of the body. He's kind of like leaning, so his arm would be here. That's how I generally like to do my arms, is the sticks first. And lots of clothing, whatever, so the bends here. Kind of looks feminine here, but it's okay, whatever. I'm trying to show a point here. So now I have the general sketch, and now I can start getting the details. So let's see, like proportions, eyes here. See, I keep getting cleaner and more precise as time goes on. You do not start perfect. And I think that's the struggle a lot of people do, where they take so long just to make the perfect line. And then they wonder, why does everything look so off at the end? It's because you didn't map. And you expected perfection from the beginning. And expecting perfection the whole time that's just unrealistic. Okay, whatever, I'll just get the cheekbones here. And I will show you the process of all that stuff on another video, but so here you start to see that it's starting to resemble the guy. And this is the time where you start trying to make things a little cleaner and trying to match the proportions. Still rough, okay? You stay rough almost the whole time. Stop going for perfect right away. Actually, stop going for perfect, period. And I think that's way easier said than done, because I struggle with that too, especially when it comes to painting. Painting is another story, so right, I think these tutorials will focus more on drawing, because that's just another story for another day. The mentality behind the two are similar, same but different, they say. But yeah, now do you see that more and more it's starting to look more and more like the reference? And that's all that there is to it. Anyway, you get my drift. Eventually this is gonna look better and better until it starts resembling that a lot more. Yeah, so just keep at it and start sketching first. Sketch, 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 then draw, okay? And what helps me to, well, at least in the beginning, was to use a 2H or harder pencil, like, so 2H, just so it's softer, so you have it's a lot more forgiving, so It's just hard to see the lines, and that's the only complaint. But like, you could be so loose with the 2H or anything like H's, whatever, 6H even, whatever you want. But like, starting with an H instead of B's, I think will be better for you to kind of be smooth and just like not care so much and just let go of perfection a little easier. I think that would be a good place to start. And then when you're a little bit more comfortable, you can start using the B's. This is, I think it's a B. It just, I don't know. It's a lot of it has worn off. But yeah, when you get more comfortable and you can kind of just start using B's, so the lines are a lot darker, a lot more solid from the get-go. So yeah, really up to you preference-wise, but it's very also important to hold your pencil loosely like this when you start sketching. And you'll also notice when I was drawing, that's when you start using a different grip if you really want to get into it. So yeah, sketch with the overhand grip, switch to the pencil style when you want to do details, and start drawing. Okay? And it's not absolute, but that's just generally what helps, because this is more for fine, precise details. This is for mapping things out and just sketching. All right?